What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Cjthecheesedj here, and we're back with another community crunch for you guys today. And guys, today's a pretty big one, so make sure you check it out. We've got the link here, and you can see it on Steam and everything, so make sure you check it out. But guys, it has come down to the top 10 for the Lost Island creature voting. Now, remember that we are getting 2 extra creatures, I believe, because one of those is already the Amargasaurus, the big stabby Bronto dude. Diplodocus dude. So make sure you check this out. Now, I've got the link to it, and we're going to take a look at some of the creatures that are in the top running. Nonetheless, Summer Bash giveaway, so these are the people that have won. So make sure to check it out if you have a chance of winning, because, you know, you might be here on this list here. As well as that, ticket submission process. So if you guys are submitting a ticket for a bug or anything like that, you can report it here. There's another Evo event, unfortunately not happening. So, no Evo event happening this weekend. We did just get off the Summer Bash event, so it makes sense. We've got Community Corner clips. Check out Every Night Rides video. He's hilarious. We've got some awesome fan art. I'm really loving this Reaper. Tinto and Mijo as well is really cool. We've got some more fan art down here. And then we've got some in-game screenshots of like 3D renders and stuff like that. Nonetheless, let's go take a look at the list of creatures that are coming. So this is the link. This is where the link will take you. I'll chuck a link to it in the description anyway, or in the comments. But you can see here, this is the percentage of the Lost Island creature submission. So these are the creatures that are so far in the lead. And you can see we've got a bit of fan art for them as well. So they are pretty cool. That is something. So you can see some people have mocked up some dossiers for them and stuff like that, which are honestly pretty cool. Although the Suchomimus, is that the same one that I'm thinking about? Nonetheless, so the ones that are in the lead at the moment are I apologize if I absolutely butcher these names, are the Cjthecheesedj. Yeah, we got the Dino Pithecus, and we also have the Yiki. Now, the Yiki is only edging out slightly in front of the Gorgonops, so it's going to be a close one there. So make sure you get your submissions in as well, guys, because it will help out which creatures will make it. Now, we've also got some extra images over here. So the Chadontasaurus is kind of Chadontasaurus. Yeah, I'm going to say that's pretty close. It kind of looks like a sort of a mix in between a Rex and an Allo. So kind of in that middle stage, which is actually pretty badass. Now, if we come down here to the dossier, as soon as I can find the boy, he's just here, I think. Yeah. So you can see here on the dossier. Ooh, where'd he go? I can't actually. Yeah, there we go. Can I zoom in on it? Can't zoom in on it. Hold on one sec, guys. Let's get this into Photoshop. And we will take a look at this. Hold on. Create new. Let's just... yeah, whatever. Let's get this bad boy in here. And now we can actually take a look at him. Okay, so now that I can actually read it, it is a little bit thingy because it's not blown up. So named for its sharp, jagged, shark-like teeth, the Chadontasaurus is a ferocious predator. Its jagged teeth allows it to easily bite through the flesh of prey, effectively eviscerating it. Larger than the Tyrannosaurus, but smaller than the Giga. Okay, so it's larger than the Rex. You know, they could always change it later down the line. Like, I don't think this is an official dossier anyway. But smaller than the Giga, Chadontasaurus has bite strength that can rival the two, but cannot withstand as much of a beating as they can. So he's more of a sort of a DPSer. Ooh, where'd we go? More of a DPSer than a tanky sort of dude. Domesticated Chadontasaurus are usually tamed by large tribes that require gathering large quantities of meat for food. Due to their ability to gather a huge amount of meat easily, they are a choice mount for gathering prime meat as well. The Chadontasaurus does not usually engage in combat with other large creatures due to its lighter body structure. Its bite, however, allows flesh to tear off easily, making smaller prey such as humans much more viable as prey. Honestly, I'm kind of not vibing with this dude. I think we already have enough of these guys in the game. He's in the lead, so, like, I don't really have a choice in the matter. But, like, yeah, I feel like we've got enough of those guys in the game. We've already got Allos. We've already got the Gigas. We've already got the Rexes. We don't really need dinos to farm meat. Obviously, they could make some changes on him. But, you know, based off what we've just read there, I would say that he's not that great. Nonetheless, let's move on. So, next up, we have the Dino Pithecus. Now, this guy is pretty much the giant baboon. And, honestly, this guy looks sick. He's probably the one I'm most hyped for. And he's actually, yeah, he's in the lead. He's at 31%, whereas Chadonta is at 26%, which I think this has changed while we've been looking at it. So this guy essentially is going to be able to hold weaponry. From what I've read about him, he'll be able to hold weaponry and use that in combat and stuff like that. So you can see here, unlike primates, monkeys, Dino Pithecus live a life of total seclusion, residing on the highest mountains or deep within the jungle. Encounters with this violent beast usually ends in a savage beating, pulverizing its target until it's nothing more than a bloody stain. It is unclear why the brain of the Dino Pithecus is naturally something to raged. Their infamy earned its respect among predator and prey alike. Survivors consider its palm as a symbol of immense strength and dominance to whomever it is in possession of. Domesticated. Taming a Dino Pithecus is indeed a suicide mission. Survivors who strive to capture this feral brute walk a delicate tightrope between incredibly brave and extraordinarily stupid, though wanting one in your arsenal has proven to be exceedingly rewarding. Not only do these simian troops have the proficiency to utilize and maneuver through their environment with ease, they double as fighters specialized in bloodlust, becoming more ferocious the more they attack. Okay, maybe I was thinking of something else. Yeah, I did read someone, I think they just posed the idea to the devs or whatever, where that you could spec them into weaponry use, so they could use like assault rifles, shotguns, and I believe simple pistols. And you could spec them into one of those and they'd be able to use them, which is super cool. That's probably the creature I'm most excited for on this list, to be honest. So I do hope that that makes it into the game. And then finally, the last creature that is ahead, which is the Yi, is this little dude right here. So this guy is kind of like a shoulder mount. I don't think we have a dossier for him. If we come back in here, yeah, there's no real dossier for him. If we come into here, creature submission information. Here we go, you can see here. So yeah, it is this very small pterosaur. You can see here, I could give a buff that provides night vision, or like the Crow Mining mods wildlife, a buff to increase rarity in loot crates found. Its gameplay adventures has decided we can never have enough creatures in ARK. So, I mean, this guy's kind of cool. I do like the look of him. If we actually come into the Dino Pithecus thingy, I think it mentions it in here. Domesticated Abilities. Yeah, see, look, here you go. So wall climbing can climb up walls, cliffs, and trees similar to Thylacoleo or Deinonychus. Weight reduction reduces the weight of wood and stone. Zip lining, weapon carry. Carries and utilizes weapons similar to mantises. Here we go, gun training, yeah. So in the wild, they've observed survivors using various weapons, tools, and firearms. Once tamed, you have the option for it to spec into one specific firearm. No tech, no snipers, pistols, shotguns, and assault rifles. The gun training is permanent upon selecting the one you wish to train Dino Pithecus to use. The Dino Pithecus can wield the gun in one hand when ridden. Yeah, how sick does that sound? So they've already thought about like the whole taming process and everything like that. It is done by Up From the Depths. So he does a lot of the cinematic stuff for ARK as well. So yeah, you can see he would stand roughly 8 to 10 feet tall, around Megalosaurus size. This guy I would love to see in, honestly, straight up. I reckon he's my #1 pick. But then after the Kiki, we actually have the Bison. No, sorry. Yes, the Bison? Where's the Bison? No, the Bison's coming after that. We have the Gorgonops. The Gorgonops is cool. It's kind of like Thylacoleo-ish. It would have to be a little bit bigger, I think, to be feasible to ride on, but that's whether or not they make it rideable. I don't really mind the Gorgonos. It's kind of like a saber-tooth mixed with a dog. You can see here from the images. So, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't probably be a ridden one unless they like bump up the size of it. But I would actually really love a Bison. This is the one that comes after the Gorgonos. So you can see here Bison latiferons. I reckon a prehistoric Bison would be sick. Look at the horns. It'd be kind of similar to the Rhino, but you could like gore stuff and cause bleeding to it. Similar to like the Trike's charge ability. Like how sick would this guy be to ride around on? Yeah, I reckon he'd be dope. So yeah, make sure you guys get your votes in. You can see here that it has actually changed while we've been looking. Dino Pithecus has actually gone up. It was only 280 votes, I think, when we started doing this. If I refresh it. Yeah, so that has gone up. I don't think that's changed much, but you can see this guy is edging out. So guys, make sure you get your votes in, because it will make all the difference. But nonetheless, guys, that is going to wrap the video up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one.